What's up my friends, welcome back to the channel. While I'm shooting today's video, it's the beginning of Tales of the Cocktail in New Orleans and I'm seeing all the posts and stories of people I know that are heading down there, and I must say I'm pretty jealous. But because I can't go to NOLA, I thought I would bring a little bit of New Orleans home with me with one of their most popular cocktail, the Hurricane. And because it's been a hot minute since I've made a lazy pro clear video, and because the Hurricane is simply delightful when it's milk wash, I thought it would be the perfect timing to bring that series back. So if you guys are ready, let's make the Hurricane 3 ways. Let's go.
You know, just like crafting the perfect cocktail, taking care of our skin is an art, and guess what? Caldera Lab, our sponsor today, is absolutely nailing it. They produce men's skincare product mixing both pharmaceutical-grade science and nature's purest, most potent ingredient. The result is impressive, really. So here's the deal, about 2 months ago I decided to give Caldera Lab a shot, and since then I've never felt better. You see, as we grow older, small lines and wrinkles can show up, and neglecting your skincare can make those signs of aging more noticeable over time. But thanks to Caldera Lab, I now feel fully rejuvenated, ready to embrace the big 4-0 next month. Now, here's the best part. We have a special offer for you today. If you head over to their website, calderalab.com, and use my promo code TOTR20, you're gonna get a fabulous 20% off their product, and trust me, you want to try them out yourself. So big shout out to Caldera Lab for making this episode happen. Don't forget to check the link in the description and pin comment down below. Show Caldera Lab some love, and to your skin, by the same occasion. Now, enough with the bathroom talk. We have some hurricanes to make, so let's go.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the Hurricane is basically a passion fruit rum sour served over ice in a large glass. It comes from New Orleans, and while its history is pretty clear, which is not always the case for classic cocktails, its recipe evolved over the years, which opened up a myriad of possibilities. The recipes nowadays are widely diversified, and the ones I'm going to share with you today, while not being the most classic ones, are still Hurricane recipes, and they are, in my opinion, delightful. We're going to start today with the easiest of them all, with only 4 ingredients and 4 equal parts. What you're gonna need to make it is aged rum, light rum, passion fruit syrup, and lemon juice. If you want to make it even easier, you can simply by getting rid of the aged rum and doubling the light rum. That's still gonna make a delicious cocktail, but I highly recommend the tiny little effort by mixing both kinds of rums. Now for the cocktail, we're gonna start in our shaker with 1 ounce or 30 ml of aged rum, same amount of light rum, again the same amount of passion fruit syrup, and also 1 ounce or 30 ml of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Now we're gonna add 1 scoop of crushed ice. Shake it for no more than 10 seconds. We're gonna open pour everything in a large glass. Top it up with more crushed ice. Garnish this with a piece of orange and a cherry, and this, my friends, is the perfect balance between simplicity and tastiness. Cheers. Honestly guys, what can I say? This is just a perfect cocktail, a perfect flavor combination. Rum with passion fruit and tartness from the lemon. It's boozy, light, fresh, and tropical at the same time. It just works. What I believe makes a huge difference in this cocktail though is the quality of passion fruit syrup you're gonna use, so I highly recommend you make it yourself. If you want to know my recipe, it's gonna be in the description below. Now if you want, let's make a slightly elevated version of this. Let's make my go-to recipe for the Hurricane. For this one, I'm gonna add a couple of ingredients to the list, nothing crazy, but what I believe makes a difference to take the Hurricane to another level. We're still gonna need aged rum, light rum, overproofed Jamaican rum, passion fruit syrup, fresh lemon and orange juice, and the magic touch, vanilla. So again, we're gonna shake this one. We're gonna start in our shaker with 1 ounce or 30 mils of aged rum, 1 ounce or 30 mils of light rum, 1/4 ounce or 7.5 mils of overproof white Jamaican rum, 3/4 ounce or 22.5 mils of passion fruit syrup, 3/4 ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice, the same amount of freshly squeezed orange juice, and just the tip of a knife of fresh vanilla paste. Once again, we're gonna add a scoop of crushed ice in our shaker and give it a quick shake for about 10 seconds. Then again, we're gonna open pour this in a large glass, garnish this with a piece of orange, a cherry, and a straw. Cheers. Okay, so here's the deal. For me, the addition of the Jamaican rum, even if it's just a small quantity, makes a huge difference in this cocktail and it takes it to another level. I know for a lot of people, the funkiness of the Jamaican rum is an acquired taste. That's not acquired yet, but with the addition of the vanilla and the freshly squeezed orange juice, it makes it juicier, smoother, and I'm telling you, the funkiness of the Jamaican rum will not hurt you. It will just bring a lot of complexity. It will enhance the tropical notes and fruity notes of the passion fruit, and it works marvelously. I love this drink, so now let's take it, all the same ingredients, in a slightly different ratio, and let's clarify this with milk for our pre-batched milk-washed hurricane. If you've been following my channel for a little while, and if you watch the previous Lazy Pro Clear videos, you now know that not all cocktails are worth milk washing. Sometimes it just doesn't work, but the Hurricane is not part of those cocktails. It's actually part of the opposite category where it just works perfectly. Also, one cool side effect of the milk washing technique is once clarified, the cocktail becomes shelf stable. So it's the perfect option when you're gonna have friends over and want to serve cocktails but don't want to think about it all night long, or simply when you want to have a batch of cocktails in your fridge ready to be poured whenever you're thirsty. Today I'm gonna make a double serving, but if you want to make a larger batch, simply multiply all the ingredients by the same ratio, and the filtration time as well is gonna be longer, so make sure to prep that one day before. So first we're gonna start with 2 ounces or 60 mils of our aged rum, 2 ounces or 60 mils of light white rum, 1/2 ounce or 15 mils of white overproof Jamaican rum, 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of passion fruit syrup, 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of freshly squeezed lemon juice, 1 ounce or 30 mils of freshly squeezed orange juice, and about 1 centimeter of a vanilla pod sliced in two, emptied and dumped in the batch. Then in another container, we're gonna add 2 ounces or 60 mils of whole milk and pour our cocktail over it. You're gonna see it's gonna start curdling right away, so that means you can filter it through a rinsed coffee filter. Don't worry, the first drops will be cloudy, that's normal. You need to leave some time for the curdles to settle at the bottom of the filter, and once this done, the liquid that's gonna drip is gonna be crystal clear. So that's gonna be your cue to switch vessel, re-pour the cloudy liquid over the unfiltered mixture, don't throw away the curds because that's what makes the clarification, and let that filter all the way through. That's gonna take a little while, but depending on your filter or the size of the batch you're making, this can wildly vary, so I can't really give you an exact time, but usually about 1 hour for 2 servings is a golden rule. Then when it's fully filtered, what I like to do is to stir it briefly over ice to add some dilution already, pour it in a bottle, and store it in the fridge ready to be poured whenever I'm thirsty. When it's the case, what I recommend you do, it's simply to pour some over a big block of ice. And in this case, I like to garnish it with a maraschino cherry and a tiny mint sprig. And there you have it, the Clarified Hurricane. Cheers. So good. All the flavors from the Hurricane are there, but the funkiness from the Jamaican rum and the sharpness from the acidity are mellowed down. The tropical flavors from the passion fruit are enhanced, and the texture is so smooth and silky. I really love a Clarified Hurricane. Plus that little minty aroma on the nose really works in this cocktail. I think it makes it even brighter and fresh. Plus it looks awesome. I love it, and I hope you're gonna love it too. So my friends, this is it for me today. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel before you go, to turn that bell if you want to make sure not to miss the next one. Until then, thank you very much again. Have a great day and see you very soon. And cheers to my friends in New Orleans right now. I'm jealous, just a little less now, with that cocktail in my hand, but still. Cheers.